all of Dallas behind him. He's feeling himself. He is rocking this. He was playing so well today, like out of his mind, I could say, compared to what I've seen.
This is grand finals of such an insane tournament. If you have the time, if you have a phone or computer near you, I please urge you to spread the word, because while one of these players may be well known, the one next to him, a complete mystery for most of the world, Mew². Utilizing that Mewtwo, representing Mewtwo as a character, representing Mewtwo mains everywhere, and representing Dallas, Texas against iQHQ DKwill.
Yes, he is putting his name on the map, though, and you cannot argue that.
There are moments where I really wish I wasn't commentating, and while it is an honor to be able to cast here right now, this is the time where I want to go to Mew² as my fellow Dallas brethren and say, you've come this far. I know you can go a little bit further.
All right, fortune cookie. Well, we're going to move on, and we're sitting at even percents, and I don't know. Mew², he did not, I don't know, this is very early to make this assumption, but he is dealing with this matchup knowledge that you were talking about, and he is putting a number on DKwill right now.
That's right, and the big takeaway, especially at the end of that game, was it's going to be about positioning more than anything else for Mew². He needs to figure out ways to destroy all that positioning, but DKwill instead destroying that stock with that dare.
Yes.
Here's the thing about Donkey Kong players, here's the thing about heavy hitters in general, and players who are so noted for playing heavy-hitting characters. They know that all of their moves, usually they don't have safe versions of their moves. So when they pull the trigger, they know it's going to hit every single time. And DKwill just understood throwing out that dare was the best option in that situation, and he's really padding this lead. 78% on Mew². I don't even know if he's gotten an opening since he lost that stock.
No. I think he's tacked on a little percent here and there, but that one stock lead just put DKwill in such a huge position. And it was going fairly even for the rest of the game before that.
Is this the moment when you're in the arcade and you've gone through almost everyone in Mortal Kombat and it's just that final boss?
Well,
it just might be.
Take it. Yeah.
It just might be.
I don't know. I would absolutely love to see someone like Mew², a no-name, take out a top player time and time again through this whole bracket and win. But DKwill, he's such a nice guy, you know?
He is such a nice guy. He's just a really, really nice guy. And
he's so nice.
And, you know, there are moments when I feel like the matchup can be very difficult. I think that Donkey Kong definitely struggles in neutral. But where DK gets everything back is just how devastating that combo is.
That's kind of how Donkey Kong's always been in every iteration.
Yeah, but more. But I want to say that because Mewtwo's characteristics more than anything else, because of Mewtwo's attributes, it makes that up throw, counter throw, up air even more devastating than like on a standard character. So what Mew² needs to take away from that is he needs to make the most happen in neutral. He needs to make it so that he gets as much damage, as much positioning as possible. Because for DKwill, it's not about a bunch of openings, it's just about one.
Because that down tilt in the fair has set up for so many more fairs. Honestly terrifying. It secured so many stocks.
Mew² slipping around the aggression of DKwill. Now
he is being so aggressive. He is just taking charge, taking the stage control. And right now we see, I don't know, that was a good position.
2 bears. And those bears, I think, are going to be a really good spacing tool for Mew² as well, and a good way to possibly contest the bears from Donkey Kong. And I think that DKwill has picked up on that, and that's why we're not seeing him utilize the bears all that much. Right there, used Mew² dipping down, and you're right, the rising fair catching DKwill.
It's so brutal. He punishes whiffed aerials and then just air dodges with that, and that's just so brutal. Also, I will never get over how silly aerial down B looks for Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it's throwing it back to the Donkey Konga days for sure.
Dude. Well, now we're seeing fair strengths, and it finished that off with dash attack, which is just a nice little extra credit for that combo, you know?
Just a little bit.
Ooh, nice edge cancel.
Oh my God!
Bear. This how.
You know, I mean, I talked about it. I know that neighbor's saying you don't take a Sheik to Smashville, but I think that he might have to add to his repertoire. You don't take a Mewtwo here either.
That was the Goldilocks combo.
That was gross.
You know? That was the Goldilocks combo.
Really? How so? This one.
The 3 bears.
Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Well, one thing's for sure, that punish was just right, and Mew² is able to go and bring this to 1 apiece. Grand finals.
Both
Here.
have 1 game. Mew² coming from losers. But the bracket reset is not an impossibility.
Mew²'s definitely feeling hot. He's feeling confident. And a confident Mewtwo is a very scary Mewtwo. When he starts feeling like he's the strongest Pokemon in the world, this man might be a Pokemon master after this tournament, regardless of whether or not he comes out on top here. But DKwill is saying that, hey, I'm not to be slept on either. There's a reason why I'm the best Donkey Kong player in the world.
The names he's taken already in this bracket is already something you put on a resume. Like, if you apply to working out like secretary, you say you beat Mew². Like, that's something you just tell people.
That's right. I mean, for any resume, right? It doesn't have to be a Smash resume, just a standard resume. Like, oh, yeah, by the way, I did beat Mewtwo.
That's one Google search away from learning how great you are. Ooh,
whoa, wow.
Here come the Bears.
Yeah,
they're coming back with a vengeance.
Oh, yeah. They were not too happy about Goldilocks taking that porridge or Mew² taking that stock beforehand. And DKwill looks like he's about to get that 2 stock.
Wow.
That rage added so much.
Gosh.
I was worried that
rage?
I was worried, honestly, that it was getting to the point, and I've seen this actually happen to some Donkey Kong mains, where they have so much rage
and they can't get it.
They get the grab, but it makes them go too far to follow with the up air. But the rage, just like with Goldilocks, just right.
Just right.
Just right. Somewhere Neptune is hitting us with the solid fundamentals.
Somewhere, like, that's wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just know that there's a Neptune shining upon you.
Oh, man. Alpharad crushing me right now.
All right, so we're going game 4, back to Smashville. You know, we've seen a lot of wacky stuff happen on Smashville, just in this set alone, and everything involving bears.
Oh, yeah. All the bears. But bears are something to talk about as well. Very fortunate for DKwill using the air dodge to go and get out of that fair follow-up. We saw actually in the game against, the call-out. Wow. Oh, the call-out. But we actually saw in the game against Mewtwo on Dreamland, those fairs were chained together for something like 60%? I can't even remember.
It was like 40, 50. It was significant.
Oh, yeah.
That is big damage.
But that's also big damage and a big stock as well. DKwill now a stock away from taking this tournament.
Imagine being like that Donkey Kong main, like DKwill, playing this character forever, and then your character gets a hoo-ha.
Yeah, that's what it feels good. It feels real good. It's like they finally gave my character a little bit of love. Scary situation now for Mew². He doesn't have the stage control that he needs.
Or that he once had. He had pretty good stage control with game 1, and especially the game he did win. But it's...
You know, DK, you got a nice bear, but I mean, fighting moves don't necessarily do the best against psychic moves. Oh, and they don't do the best against stomps either. Mew² strikes back and makes this 1 stock apiece.
Wow. He was saving.
I wasn't saving that, man. It was off the cuff. Come on. Come on, you jerks.
I need to say this.
All right, getting back into the match itself.
So this is last stock. This is potentially Mew²'s last stock of grand finals.
And he's at the juicy percent where DKwill can definitely get something. But Mew² cutting up that lead by so much. Right there, DKwill was trying to go for the dare, but Mew² putting up the up air. He's been fighting back. Can he really do this, Alpharad?
It's very possible. He can... Oh, wow. I thought he was going to try and get a good grab out of that. But he's spacing these nairs perfectly. He's getting out of that shield pressure in the zone where Donkey Kong can't hit him. And that is not going to kill, but he is one good hit away.
There's no way, Alpharad. This isn't happening.
If he missed that ledge, I thought that was going to be the punish. And that fair, if he gets enough from the follow-up.
Scary situation. Mew², he's somehow taking the lead back in this game.
He wants that Shadow Ball. He wants to get the kill.
That wasn't super effective, but it was enough to set up for the fair. Donkey Kong's heavyweight coming to play. But Mew² gets the stomp, and now is a game away from resetting this bracket. This was a 3-0 in winners finals, and this has gone to game 5 in grands.
Man, I'm stressed out. I don't know how he's feeling right now.
I mean, I feel stressed out for both players.
Yeah.
There's so much on the line for both players right now.
Yeah.
Like it's not even about like there's a lot of
No,
money.
I know. I was
But
just like
just-
saying.
But there's just like so much to be said from this set.
Yeah.
Man. Like
This is a testament to Mew² right now.
I think it's a testament to this game, man.
Yeah.
I think it really is because we think about a lot of folks think about this game and they're just like Sheik.
Do you realize this is Donkey Kong versus Mewtwo Grand Finals?
It's one for the books, and it's. I'm getting a little emotional. I'll be honest, man.
Dude, it's crazy, honestly.
Yeah. Game 5 in Grand Finals. Mew² may have been a relatively unknown player before, but he's certainly
Not after today.
Not after today. He's certainly risen in the ranks. And is a game away from resetting this bracket.
Especially with the character.
And now Mew² is a stock away from coming back, but DKwill answering back immediately. Up throw, up air has been the statement that he's been making this entire time. The one more stock chance
is going. They are ready for this. People, they want to see Mew² win this. They're cheering for a reset now. They want to see this happen. Because out of all characters, Mewtwo. Oh my gosh.
But Donkey Kong. And speaking of Donkey Kong, he has the
Oh, he
percent.
read that roll.
Scary
He was
position.
a hit away. This is terrifying position.
Ooh,
Oh, and that giant
DKwill.
punch.
Getting the giant punch, but nice punish
That
that
spacing.
time. You notice how he weaved around the nair because he saw DKwill go for it so many times. Mew² off stage in a rough spot. Has to
that
find his
up B.
way out. Up B, putting even more
Oh,
damage and the missed tech as well, but somehow still able to scamper and live.
The roll in.
Mew² walks right into a bear and now faces certain demise. It's not going to take much.
This is honestly a
And
bear
that's
away.
it.
And
And
DKwill wins it in game 5.
What a set.
Wow.
What a performance.
Man.
What an amazing performance. Down to the wire. And even
Oh,
Mew²,
wow.
even Mew², you can see a little bit of emotion as he
Yeah.
rises from that chair.
Oh my gosh.
I think that he's definitely earned a lot of respect from everyone here, and
Absolutely.
I really hope that this set kind of resonates beyond just Oklahoma and kind of shines a nice light on this player.
Yeah.